Oh, well, good morning, people. I'm going to pour up my wine. This is red wine. You make your own. You don't have to pay that tariff. Tariff? Whatever you call it. I am getting ready to pour. This is my bubbler. It's got a little bit of vodka in it. I use that so I can. Bugs can't crawl down in. Bugs don't like to go through alcohol. Now, what I'm going to do is pour this up. Move my funnel. Yep, they're going up on the tabs. I use a lot of cooking wine. I'm going to take this jug here. I'm going to siphon this off and put it into this jug. And then I'm going to pour them into my bottles. I've cleaned everything. My tomatoes are really looking good. Then I take this hose and put it in the bottom of the jug and put it in the floor to hold between my feet. There we go. Then I'm going to take this jug, stick this in there, and get it to siphon. There we go. Reason I do this, it's easier to pour it, and I don't want the stuff in the bottom. Basically, I don't want them drugs or sediment or whatever you can call it. Now you can just use the. I use the. Oh, come on now. That's enough. Right there. Now has to be cleaned. Okay. Now that has to be cleaned. I ended up with this much white red wine. Put it on for a minute. Lay that up there. But see, the sediment in the bottom, I didn't want that in my wine. It makes it too gritty for me. Let's see if I got. Yeah, hell, you can make homemade wine pretty damn easy. Why are you gonna pay that 200%? I'm not going. Okay. Well, these jugs here have been sterilized and ready. Now, where's my puzzle? This is a wine funnel. It's got a little grate in the bottom, which, as to the way I do it, I don't have to worry about that. Now I'm going to pour this up. You end up with about 17% pure alcohol. Maybe a little higher sometimes. The lowest about 12%. But in the stores, you're buying 3% to 6%. There you go. Now pull a little bit more. I like it up in the neck. That's about it. Now I always leave a little bit of headway. Put my cork on it. Now I'm gonna mark this and date it today. What the hell did? I'm gonna call it 17th. It ain't gonna matter that much. But that's my red wine. It'll get a little darker red with age. I've been busy. I've been busy. I don't know what today's date is, but it ain't gonna matter that much. I believe it's the third month. Oh well, let's call it the 20th. 3/20/25. I'm some red grape wine. There we go. Now I always let it sit in this bottle here. I mean, you can drink it right now because it's already been, but I'll let it sit for 3 to 6 months. But I cook out of it. And that's my motto. I cook with it. And then I put it back in this plastic seal, bubble wrap. My wine cabinets are all full. I use one wine cabinet and a big old refrigerator. So these are just going to go in boxes and wait for the hard times. I don't have much red wine because I cook with it all the time. Where's my phone? Nope, they ain't no sense pairing terabs. This one might not be all the way full. But whatever it is, come on, at least be up in the, there we go. Come on, baby. Keep it going. All right, I got 2 bottles of red wine out of that one jug of fruit juice. So there you go. And see them drugs in the bottom? That filtered it out. I don't have to have that stuff in my wine. That all has to be cleaned. This has to be cleaned along with my hose and my jug. Alright, let me put the lid on this. I was hoping for 2 bottles. And I got them. There you go. My red wine. Red grape wine. Made out of that Welch's red grape juice. this in there. And that's, I've got 1, 2, 3 cases of wine made up, plus all the other bottles. So I don't need to make any more wine for a long, long time. Made out of red grapes. Put that in there. Yeah, you can do a lot of stuff at home. At least that's what I do. This says homemade. Homemade with love. Homemade with care. Okay. Great bartering too if you shit hits the fan. I got my 2 jugs of wine and filled up that 8-bottle case. I've got 1 more case that's empty, but I'm going to wait on that a while. I might put syrup in it. Maple syrup. I've got some, I need, when spring comes and the sap starts running up, I'm going to spike my trees and start saving the sap. Now I've got everything poured up. I've got my cleaning fluid poured up for orange. I got my dehydrated orange peels, my dehydrated mixed vegetables. Do that for another week and then I can put them up. But like I said, it ain't hard to start preserving stuff. I gotta put most stuff in. But I've got to start trimming some bottles and some containers up for planting my tomatoes and other things I've got going. My peppers ain't come up yet. Needs to be a little hotter on the soil. But my tomatoes are all up. Big boys, cherry tomatoes, my, what do I call them? Oh shit. The ones that come up every year. I wash all these jugs up. But like I said, you can make your own wine. You can make your own everything. Don't, you can be the process middleman, what I call it. My aching bones. But now these 2 bottles of wine, I just don't have much red wine. I've got dark grape wine, but I didn't have no red. I use a lot of this in stir fries and other things. And it'll keep for 10 years, hell, 15, hell, it'll keep forever. It's wine, damn it. It's alcohol. Hell, alcohol don't go bad. My onions are outside. They're doing great. My potatoes are up. I had put some more soil on the top of them. Fill up my container slowly. Let it come up and then pour more potting soil and stuff, and then let it go through that, and then pretty soon it fills up the whole 5-gallon bucket. And then in the end of the season, I'm going to just pour out the 5-gallon bucket, and I'll have approximately about a half to 2/3 just pure potatoes. I've got, let me see, I don't know, I probably got 50 pounds of potatoes. That'll last me for a while. 35 to 50 pounds, well, 40 to 50 pounds. Closer to 50, depending on how my yield is. I'm just one old man by myself. I don't eat that many potatoes. I've got red potatoes, Irish potatoes, all kinds. I've got to get my slips in. I'm going to have to probably buy them. Sweet potato slips in. For my sweet potatoes. But like I said, I want to get this wine stuff over with. That way I ain't gonna make up no more wine because I've got plenty of it. I got a whole refrigerator full of it in the bottom, and then I've got my wine cooler. It's plumb full. It stands about, about looks like a mini refrigerator. And then about all I got going. I've got to figure out I'm going to get me some Dixie cups or whatever so I can separate my tomatoes. Get them ready to go. They're just babies right now. I can't put them outside. Oh, those cast iron. What the hell is this old cast iron little skillet? My egg skillet. I just keep it back here in case I got 2 or 3 of them. I got 2 or 3 of them. Sneezing and sneezing. I'm glad I didn't start this before pouring up my wine. Goodness gracious. I gotta get this all washed up, ready to go when I need it again. I don't need it right now. I've got everything poured up. The only thing I'm lacking in is a bunch of salt. Not iodine salt, but other regular salts. I got Epsom salts put up. I've got canning salt put up. I need some more Himalayan sea salt. And just regular old salt without iodine in it. I need another 30, 40 pounds of salt put up. The only thing I'm lacking in. And my daughter said she'll take me to Costco's. So I'll get me a couple of 25-pound bags of salt. Salt so you can use it anywhere and everywhere. But that's what I'm saying. Getting ready for the hard times. Salt right now is pretty cheap. Most of it don't come from overseas. I can get it from California or down, a lot of salt places in the United States. Back east are a lot of salt mines. And salt is an important product. So there you go. I still gotta melt my candles and get that done. I just wanted to get this done and sealed up and put it away. Yeah. Now they do put, sometimes if they want it real red, they'll put some red dye in it. I don't put no artificial coloring in nothing. I don't have nothing to do but look at the sight. But a lot of people, they put artificial coloring, make it look prettier. Nope, I want it safe, and this, that, and the other. I gotta make me a bunch of little hothouses out of cardboard boxes, and then I put my stuff down in it. Then I would stretch cellophane over the top of it, and it makes it like them trays with a little plastic cover. I gotta get that done. My aching legs this morning. Well, I'm gonna let you go. I ain't doing much of nothing now but putting this stuff up, washing this stuff up, and then I'm gonna make some homemade sausage, biscuits, and gravy for breakfast. Old people, they carry, women used to carry handkerchiefs around. Because hell, old people, they've had the sniffles. Oh, men carry, I carry paper towels. The real soft ones. Napkins. Because my nose will run or whatever. I'm susceptible about everything. Like I said, everything's growing so damn good right now. I'll be glad when the outside temperature gets at night get up around 40, 50 degrees. I'll be planting my zucchini, my squash, and my other stuff outside. I'm doing inside work. These bottles of wine put up. Now sometimes if you don't ferment them long enough, I do 30 days in the I do 3 times 30. Well, 2 times 30. I put it in the jug it comes in for 30 days. I pour it in the glass jug. You see, I poured it out of for 30 days, and then I put it in these bottles. That's called aging my wine. You don't have to age it the second time, but I do. It just makes a better, more purified wine. I gotta put this stuff up. I'm lazy this morning. Get around like you move. You guys take care. Don't pay that 200%. Make your own damn wine, any flavor you like. And you can take that juice and make jellies and jams and every damn thing else. You don't have to fall in with everybody else. I gotta go put these up. Take care of yourself. Have a great day.